Welcome back to the HHW Show podcast. I'm Ovi Muniz with Hector and Frank. We're going to do the post reaction of Hell in a Cell that we just watched, and man, what of the what of the turn of the events that just happened. We're gonna recap it all, and to tell you also who stole the show tonight. Was it the main event or was it another match card? We got that and much more. Hey, welcome guys. Man,
It's up.
what
So
an event, man. What an event. I mean, as many people were speculating that there was going to be this big surprise, big pops, whatever it is, just because how the match cards were and that Roman Reigns wasn't going to be there. It still lived up to its hype for Hell in a Cell. Do you guys agree?
I do. I think it was. It was
I
pretty
think it's all
pretty
right.
good.
I think it was okay.
All right. There we go. There we go, Frank. Yeah. How about that? Anyways, hey, this show is brought to you by the CMG Sports Podcast Network. Hey, visit hhwshow.com or you could follow us and subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter. And let's start real quick. It was Hell in a Cell. Let's talk about this main event because a lot of breaking news was happening before the show started about Cody Rhodes and that he has suffered a partially torn right pectoral tendon. Now they said partially. That doesn't mean it went all the way through. However, there was many different stories throughout the way, like it was completely torn off to what it is. So those of you that don't understand what a pectoral tendon is, it is located on the right side of your chest, connecting to the shoulder part underneath the shoulder, probably near the armpit, as you can see there on the screen. And you notice that all that area was bruised up for Cody Rhodes. More pictures here. That's how it looked like, man. I mean, someone in social media was trying to say that that was a paint job, but nah, man, that's no paint job, bro. He was hurting throughout that match, and those of you that ever suffered that injury, you know that is a painful. But he was brave enough to go through it. He was a WWE Universe fans first, and many will say that he shouldn't be there, but he decided to make his own decisions.
I mean, you're right. Everybody, make their own decisions, and I understand, what WWE stands for. The E stands for entertainment. I understand he was trying to go out there and entertain the crowd, but me personally, I think sometimes you got to put your own health, first. And this could have been worse. We don't know if it got worse. I just
Mhm.
know on the entertainment side, I give credit to Seth Rollins, because I'm sure he was worried about him before this match even started, and what can he do to not try to make things even worse on this man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
You
I mean,
talk about Seth Rollins and everything else, but look how he came out
yeah, that
already
was funny
disrespecting Cody Rhodes. I mean, as soon as I seen it, I was like, this guy's gonna lose the match. I mean,
though.
how could you not lose or allow Cody Rhodes to lose with him making fun of his dad? I mean, the polka dots with the famous Dusty Rhodes, man. I
Man,
started laughing and laughing so hard. I was like, it brought me back to times when I used to watch Dusty Rhodes. When man, I'm talking about like childhood age and stuff like that. So, but man, this is was. What do you expect out of Seth freaking Rollins? I mean, that's why his nickname is freaking Rollins, right? But he is the winner. Congratulations to Cody Rhodes. The thing is that I had him in the Money in the Bank. I guess I will not see him in the Money in the Bank. Let him know we might not even see him for SummerSlam.
it's
Yeah,
possible.
depending how long he takes to heal.
Yeah,
Should be a
that's a
while.
big deal. Absolutely. But hey, triple threat match that started off in Hell in a Cell. You had Bianca Belair, Asuka, and Becky Lynch. It was one hell of a opener, man. I mean, that was pretty much hard to match up on this one. But congratulations to Bianca Belair. I think we all got it wrong on this one. I said who was going to get pinned, but we knew who was going to win. The fact that Asuka took the pinfall, it only shows
Wow.
that there's going to still be a continuation with Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Frank.
Yeah, I was just like, wow. I could have sworn that Becky Lynch was going to take the fall, but no.
At one
No.
moment in that match, I almost thought that Asuka was gonna steal it, man, and win it, right? Because she spent most of the time outside the ring. She was getting tossed by both these women, and I was like, "Oh, damn, this gonna be a good one, man." And eventually, Bianca Belair, she is the EST of the WWE, and she proved it. And props to her, man. I mean, I don't know what else but to say that Becky Lynch might still be her opponent for Money to Bank. Maybe further than that. We're going to talk about that more just in a bit about Money to Bank, but I still think that rivalry is not over yet.
Yeah, I agree. I was just kind of surprised that Asuka took another fall. I mean, this is kind of, to me, it's kind of a shocker, but I guess that's a way of protecting Becky Lynch to say, hey, you didn't pin me. I deserve a title shot. I understand.
Maybe she'll become the member of the Judgment Day.
There you go.
There you go again.
Oh, but hey, Bianca Belair is still the champ. My thoughts are random. We're not going to have a summer of Becky and Bianca. No, I don't think there's going to be another SummerSlam event between the both of them. And that's Newman Company 1991 stating that. But thank you for following us on YouTube. But I do think that we might see them again for the Money to Bank pay-per-view that's coming up on the 2nd of July. Another match was Bobby Lashley, man. He's 2-0. Is it 2-0 or 3-0 against this guy? I think it's 2-0, right? 3-0. And yeah, this was a handicap match. And thanks to Cedric, the entertainer, Bobby Lashley pulls out another victory.
Yeah, I think this was kind of predictable. I mean, but I give MVP, kudos there. He looked pretty sharp. He didn't lose. I mean, to me, he didn't lose like a step or two or whatever in the ring.
Well, damn. I mean, it's not like he's spending a lot of time in the ring. I mean,
yeah.
he let almost do all the work.
Yeah, and I think
he did kick Bobby Lashley pretty good though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, he hit him so hard he sent him over the top rope. I'm like, golly.
You still got it, man.
Yeah, it was a battle royal. MVP would have won.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. But hey, did you know that this is the third Hell in a Cell pay-per-view match for Bobby Lashley, and he is now 3-0.
Hey, keep that undefeated record going.
Yeah, we might see a trend there. Yes, there you go. And I put this there because he kept saying and flashing that he's going to be the next champion. Was not to say that he will be in the next Money in the Bank pay-per-view.
Hey,
that's a real good possibility. Why not?
All right, that's my bold prediction so far. Yeah, bold prediction. Hey, and there you go. Both Cedric and Bobby Lashley talking it over backstage. They're both at ease with one another and giving props to one another, and that's good that Lashley just gave him a positive at the end. So he was left smiling. So I don't think there's going to be any dilemmas or anything like that between the two of them. So the next match, which I was wrong about this. I thought Ezekiel was going to make things happen here, but Kevin Owens came out and defeated Ezekiel. And while he was pinning on 1, 2, 3, he kept saying, "This is Elias." So he didn't beat the shit out of him to get the truth, but a win is a win.
Yeah, I think it was more deserving for KO to win this match because I'm not sold on Ezekiel, man. I mean, to me, he don't have an identity. It's like he's just taking everybody else's identity who used to be in that ring, looking like Ultimate Warrior, jumping off the ring like Macho Man. Come on, man.
I commented that. Yes.
Do something different, man. So I'm glad. I know I didn't pick KO, but I'm glad KO won.
Yeah. I mean, at first I thought it was going to be a quick win. I mean, this guy knee to the face, and then he did that elbow drop like Macho Man. He kept on putting his finger up like he was the Macho Man. I mean, is that the case? Because he could have kept his beard.
I mean, I'm surprised he didn't shake the ropes like the Ultimate Warrior. Maybe Frank got some stats on it. I don't know. I mean,
No,
Frank-
I got no stats on that one. To be honest
No.
with you, I missed that whole match.
Well, there you
Completely.
go. No wonder Frank
Well, I
stayed
got
quiet
no
on all this. He probably fell asleep or something.
I got no comment on that match.
Hey, the Judgment Day prevailed as they defeated AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan. That was a great match. I give them props. It was a lot of new moves that I haven't seen. Liv Morgan jumping over AJ Styles and landed on Rhea Ripley for that flip. That was pretty cool. But no matter what, I mean, Judgment Day is a team to be reckoned with, man. And they're not going away, and they're not losing anytime soon. So if you went against the Judgment Day, I feel sorry for you, man, because they are who they are.
Yeah, great match. Finn Balor took the fall. You know, oh well. Let's regroup and reorganize.
On to the next.
All right, this match came out to be pretty good. Madcap Moss defeated Happy Corbin. Karma is a bitch sometimes, and Corbin got what he deserved. He got that chair around the neck, and that's a wrap. And but it was a great match for both.
Yeah, I like Happy Corbin. I mean, I like Corbin himself. I mean, I know he drops a lot of matches, but you know, to help somebody like Moss, you know, to improve his in-ring skills and stuff like that, I think Corbin is the right man for that. And so, you know, Moss got a lot to learn still, but yeah, it was a good match. I liked it.
Just keep
It's sad.
Corbin.
No, man, you know what? It's still sad that as long as Corbin's been on the main roster, he only has one title ring, and that is he became the United States champion, but he has never held a world championship.
Yeah. He
Sad.
deserves it. Maybe one day. We'll never know.
Yeah. But give props to Madcap because he looks like a future star in the WWE. And this win right here puts an exclamation mark for bigger things to come for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Theory defeats Mustafa Ali. Dude is good, man. Dude is good. He don't need to cheat. He's that good.
Yeah.
You got to give him props on that one.
Yeah. And his selfies are on point, you know. I mean, he put it up on the big screen for everybody to see it. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, he deserves it. I like it.
Definitely. I hope he continues to defend the United States Championship. I'm hoping he does not participate in the Money in the Bank. That's the one I don't want him to be involved with. Just defend that United States title. But something tells me that he may go beyond to the boss and be like, yo, put me in. So
put me in, coach.
I just don't like championship title holders to be in those type of events if you're already a champion. That's all I'm saying. You know. So give up the title if you're going to be involved in the Money in the Bank. But hey, that's another story, right?
Yeah.
And there you go. There he is, the champ, Frank's favorite, man. Frank's favorite. But the rumors speculating that he may be challenging John Cena at SummerSlam.
You know, I've seen things like that with John Cena going onto social media or whatever, you know, making those eye thing contacts or whatever.
Right.
Hey, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't pass to put John Cena, you know, to help put this kid over some more.
Nah, man. No.
Does he really
don't put him over, put him down. He might end up being the new United States champion.
John Cena has been good about putting superstars over, you know, and why not? There's nothing for
Okay, there's a difference between him and Roman Reigns. I'm just saying. There's a big difference. You're talking about putting someone that's the face for the WWE compared to someone that's still raising the bar, if you know what I mean.
Well, he did it to Shinsuke. He pushed Shinsuke over. John Cena did when Shinsuke was coming up. I mean, why not?
To come back just to lose?
He did.
Hey, look, the last couple of times John Cena's come back, he's lost.
Yeah, Bray Wyatt, the Fiend.
I don't agree with it, but I mean, also, I don't think Theory needs to be put over.
I think he's already over.
Nah, I don't think he's over just yet. Honestly, I don't feel like he's over yet. But putting somebody John Cena on his resume would do that. I think.
All right. Okay, we're gonna talk some more about that on Tuesday. All right. But on this one right here, the question is which match stood out the most tonight? Which one stole the show tonight? The most talked about. So who do you pick, Frank?
I'm gonna pick Cody Rhodes and Rollins. I think that one just among this just itself, just due to Cody Rhodes' injury.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree, but I'm gonna go with the 6-man tag team match. I just like what Judgment Day's doing. They've really proven a point that they're stamping their what they wanted to do on the Raw side of things. They fixing a takeover, a Raw takeover here.
Wow, man, I'm surprised that we all have different matches to pick for the first time, I think, in history of the HHW show that we all not agree on the same match. Because I'm picking the first one, which is the triple threat match for the women's championship, and the three, Asuka, Becky Lynch, and Bianca Belair, put one hell of a show. And I think that they raised the bar, and none of the matches, maybe the main event, but I think that one pretty much lifted everything that set the tone for the rest of the night.
Yeah, no, I agree. They did set the tone.
Mhm.
When you set a bar like that, you just got to keep on going higher. So
Yeah, and you know what? All the matches were great. All these fantastic moves and everything else, and the crowd from Chicago, they were strong, man. They were living it up, man. And they didn't disappoint, and that's one good place to have a wrestling event. Put it that way, but yeah. So hey, check this out. We'll close up the show real quick. You know that Money in the Bank is coming up on July 2nd in Las Vegas. The event has been moved to the MGM Grand Garden Arena. They were supposed to be at a stadium, but people are speculating that they didn't sell enough tickets for the event, so they had to move. Uh, you can also understand that it's the 4th of July weekend, so there's a lot of activities going on in Las Vegas. So, it starts at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The thing is, who do you guys think should be going for the briefcase for the man and a woman? So here's my choosing so far, and these are my top 8. I'm not saying that all 8 will be in there, but as of right now, if Bobby Lashley's thinking about becoming the champion, he's gonna have a rivalry with him, right? So why not almost be in that picture? The Miz, I mean, he's the wild card because he's always putting his nose where it don't belong. Finn Balor and Damian Priest, those two have some beef with one another. I gotta give it to them. Maybe they should have a match there also. Um, if Corbin is back, Madcap, give Madcap a chance, And then what can I say with the last one? It's just a guess, but these are my top 8. Is there anyone that's not in this picture? And that's Jinder Mahal, by the way. Anyone in that picture you think should be in Money in the Bank?
I say Drew McIntyre.
But Drew McIntyre already has a match with Seth Rollins. That's already official. I mean, excuse me, with Roman Reigns in Europe in September is already locked in. So why should he be in the briefcase though?
Just to solidify his chance of maybe trying to win that title.
So if you lose once, you come back and cash it in. Gotcha.
Well.
That's an evil move, but all right. I don't think that's ever happened though. Has it? Hey, let me lose this match and then come back. Hey, cash it in. I want a rematch right now.
And I think it'll be interesting. Let's say if Bobby Lashley was in there, him and Drew McIntyre climbing that ladder, trying to fight each other for that briefcase. That'd be awesome to see.
Yeah, you know what?
Why not Seth Rollins?
That's a great question. And you know what? Because of the match tonight, maybe Seth Rollins will get himself in that picture because there's no more. Well, I'm not saying there's more Cody Rhodes, but I just don't think that Cody Rhodes will be around for another month. If that injury is the injury, I don't see him continue on. And how else would you get someone like Seth Rollins? Who else is going to challenge Seth Rollins? Who got beef with Seth Rollins? I don't think anyone does.
Not yet. We'll find out tomorrow.
He's just going to be bragging about it and probably put himself in the Money in the Bank. So I'll give him that. All right. What you think, Frank? Anybody else?
I don't know who.
I mean,
So you
from,
said
Seth
Seth
Rollins.
Rollins, huh?
Yeah, I
What
did say
about
Seth Rollins.
what about Kevin Owens? You're best friends, right?
Yeah. We're good friends. We're drinking buddies.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I don't think so, but he could be.
All right. How about the ladies? My first pick automatically was Alexa Bliss. I think it's time for her to get back in action and become a champion. She is a former world champion, so why not get back in the mix and just chase it down? I think she'll be great to just see everybody fight against Bianca Belair and come out of nowhere and just take the belt.
Bailey.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Bailey do like a Brock Lesnar move and just show up at the very end, give me that belt and leave. But you're doing what you used to say with Sasha Banks, and now it's Bailey's turn. So
yeah.
You're gonna say Bailey every week.
Eventually,
Everyone
Frank
is
is.
Bailey.
Eventually, he's gonna say, "I told you so."
Yeah, I told you so.
Hey, listen, I found Via, right?
Yeah, you found V, all right, or Veer, excuse me.
Via.
It's late already, man. Good lord,
I said
it's
Becky
almost close
Lynch
to
and she came
midnight.
back.
Who you say is coming back? Who came back?
I said Becky Lynch, and I was right when she came back. So why
Yeah,
not?
that was every week.
Bailey.
Also, yes, absolutely.
But,
But you know who I
but
like to see win the Money in the Bank briefcase is Shotzi. I really do. But I just got a feeling that because she got turned into a jobber and now got the storyline with Aaliyah, that it's not gonna happen. But I can see Oscar back in there and Becky Lynch if that's the case. But if Becky Lynch got a match with Bianca Belair, then that cancels her out. So, but Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, that would be awesome, just to see them all be in the ring, just to get it. But hey, we'll find out sooner or later. We're not gonna get all the answers right away, I don't think. But that is the focus for 4 more weeks left until Money in the Bank, and I cannot wait. And I also cannot wait for tomorrow as I go ahead and broadcast on the podcast the top 10 for the month of June. That's right, the top 10 and results that's coming in from today's premium live event. So you want to check it out on your favorite podcast platform, the top 10 of the WWE superstars. And this is brought to you by, once again, CMG Sports Podcast. This is the hard hitting wrestling show. We broadcast every Tuesday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every week, all the way as we are getting set for SummerSlam. That's right, SummerSlam is around the corner. Matter of fact, that is July 30th. But we also have a tournament called Mr. SummerSlam, who is the all-time great of WWE SummerSlam. And I can't wait to start because we're starting this week, round 1. So y'all better be prepared, baby. That's right. So I already got one vote who's gonna win it all, and I'll share with you guys that on Tuesday. Big shout out to SCW or Wrestling Channel and all the other podcasts out there. OTM, they were out there in Chicago watching it live. Big shout out to you guys, and once again to all the fans and listeners watching and hearing the show, the HHW Show podcast. On behalf of everybody here, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys Tuesday night, same channel, baby. So don't forget to subscribe and share to all your friends. Thank you for watching. Good night, everyone.
bye-bye.